All right, let's run it. Have you ever looked at a group of guys and thought, man, they got it all figured out. One's driving the dope car, one's got a stunning girlfriend, and that guy over there, he just launched a business that really took off. I used to wonder, what's different about these guys? Maybe I'm just not born that way. But here's the truth. What gives these men their masculine edge, the confidence, the success, the respect, is not something they were born with. It's something that they learned. This is how you build the masculine edge. But here's the thing, building the masculine edge is not something you do alone. You've probably noticed that those guys that seem to have it all figured out, they always have a solid crew backing them up. Men who challenge them, hold them accountable, and also celebrate the wins together. That is exactly why I created Beast Nation. And this year we've taken it to the next level with brand new features designed to help you crush your goals even faster. The guys in Beast Nation get weekly coaching calls with myself and my personal business coach so that they always get the feedback they need to get to the next level. Exclusive access to live in-person events in the USA and Europe where you're able to connect with other high-value men. An interactive map to instantly link up with other like-minded guys in your area. Step-by-step game plans to launch your first side hustle, handle your dating life, grow your personal brand, and more. And here's the deal. Because it's the new year, right now you can join for $1 and that is going to cover your first 30 days. But this offer expires on Sunday at midnight and is never coming back after that. This is your chance to finally surround yourself with the men who are as serious about winning as you are. Don't wait. Success is not a solo game, and the clock is ticking. That being said, here are the 10 non-negotiables that a man needs in order to unlock that masculine edge. Make sure you watch all the way to the end because I want you to identify the 2 areas that you're lacking the most so that you can lock in and start building that masculine edge today. Number 1, emotional control. Look, most men are reactive. They react to situations and they tend to get defensive, insecure, or upset whenever they encounter any adversity. I remember when I first started lifting, I was at a new gym and I was looking for the weight belt because I was trying to do weighted dips. So I asked one of the trainers and there was this big fat powerlifter guy next to him that was like, what does a little guy like you need a weight belt for? Bro, I was pissed off at this fucking guy, man. I was like, where's the weight belt, bro? And the trainer told me, and I just shook my head, walked away, got the weight belt. But bro, I felt so upset after that. That guy lived in my head the next 2 weeks thinking about all the shit that I should have said back to him. It consumed me. It distracted me from everything else in my life. The point is, my emotions controlled me. Now I do my best to control my emotions. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I get upset, but now I try and accept that emotion and reflect on it rather than resisting it and being like, no, I shouldn't be upset about this. And in those tense moments where I'm about to shut down, I've learned to force myself to have open posture and deep breathing in order to manipulate my emotional state and stay strong. We actually got an entire module on this inside of Beast Nation. Because when you control your emotional state, nothing scares you anymore. Number 2, resilience. When you face a setback in your life or something shitty happens to you, how do you respond? In the movie Gladiator, Maximus is betrayed by the Emperor's son, his family is slaughtered, and he's sold into slavery. But rather than just giving up, he channels this rage and this anger into becoming a legendary gladiator, and eventually he avenges his family. And there's a powerful lesson there because even when you face unimaginable losses or setbacks, if you just stay focused on the things you can control and stay true to your principles, you can still make shit happen. I've realized that I always have the power to choose the story that I'm telling myself. Like, is my life over now because I'm married and I have a kid and my freedom's gone and I can't be chasing women anymore and it's just gonna be a miserable future? No. I'm in an amazing new chapter of my life where I get to watch the miracle of my child growing while still sharing amazing experiences with my wife and still pushing myself to grow and to build my businesses. Things are fucking phenomenal, bro. Number 3, integrity. Integrity is when you're living in alignments with your values and your morals, especially when it's not convenient for you. It's about having a code of honor that you stick to no matter fucking what. And look, this is not needed for success. Like, we all know rich people with questionable morals. Like the guy who cheats on his wife, the guy who has a sketchy business. But these people will never have true peace of mind. They're always going to be looking over their shoulder, worried that they're going to get caught. I'd rather sleep well at night, man. I'd rather know that I'm helping people and doing the right thing, even if it means giving up some short-term cash or some short-term pleasure. Number 4, work capacity. There is literally always something, bro. There's always some shit you got to deal with in your life. And I've realized that if I can't keep the momentum going towards my goals during the shitty times, I'm never going to get anywhere. Like, this last month's been crazy. We've had 3 major business launches: the Beastly App 3.0 update, the Edge collection that's dropping next week, and the free 2025 challenge we did. And normally I try and schedule one of these things per month because they take a massive amount of time. And on top of that, we had a baby 2 weeks ago. My in-laws were here living in this house for 3 weeks with us, and I just didn't have a choice. During these times, I tell myself, look, this is gonna suck either way, so I might as well get some shit done. I just have slept less. I've woken up earlier. I've stopped watching Netflix or movies at night. I haven't been able to scroll Instagram on my phone at all. And I've just fucking made it work. Oh, and I've still kept up with my 2 YouTube uploads per week, and I haven't missed a single gym session. And I'm not bragging, because I do think the work capacity is something that you have to build up over time. The same way in the gym, you got to use progressive overload and force yourself to lift just 5 pounds more than last week to make your muscles grow. You got to do the same thing with your hustle. Like right now, you can probably work a bit more than you're comfortable working and still be okay. And next week, when you're at the gym doing that chest press, you can probably add 5 pounds more there too. Number 5, initiative. Initiative means that you do not wait for someone to give you permission. You don't wait for the right perfect moment to take action. You just fucking do it. So for example, in Beast Nation, a lot of guys are focused on building their own businesses, and some of them are focused on video editing. My personal editor, the one who's editing this video, he actually teaches a course in there. And 2 of these guys, we'll call them Alex and Jose, they've been doing things a little differently. You see, Alex comes on every coaching call. He has a bunch of questions for me, but he always needs my permission before he takes the next step. Versus Jose, I see him once every 2 months. He'll come on with a couple focused questions, and then I don't hear from him. He goes and he implements what I said, and then he also takes the initiative of figuring out the next 10 steps on his own and just going for it. And what do you think's happening? Alex's edits, they are getting better, but Jose, he's already signing clients, man. That's the power of initiative. My mindset is always, okay, let's run with this. If I have an idea or I have a first step in mind, all right, let's run with this. I don't need to think about it anymore. Number 6, decisiveness. You want to hear something that changed my life? Are you ready for it? Unmade decisions create your ceiling in life. Think about it. The moment that I can't decide what to say to a girl, it's over. Nothing's going to move forward. The moment that I can't decide which path I want to take in my business, the progress stops. Nothing else happens. And that is why I made the decision to make myself allergic to decisions. Whenever there's an unmade decision in my life, I just feel so stressed out. I can't sleep at night, man. So I'll just make the call right now, because even if it's not the perfect choice, at least I maintain that momentum. Number 7, urgency. Look, even if you have every trait on this list, but you don't have urgency, you're always going to lose, because life is competitive. There's not that many opportunities to go around. So naturally, the opportunities always go to the men who force them in their favor. So with YouTube, I could spend a day just thinking of the next video idea, and then tomorrow I'll plan it out. The next day I'll make sure the plan looks good, and then I'll film it the 2 days after that, because I don't want to stress myself out. Or what I've realized is I could ask myself, what would I do if I have to get this video filmed tomorrow without sacrificing the quality at all? That creates urgency, and it puts me in this mode where I work 10 times as fast as I would have if I didn't give myself that strict deadline. And that's literally my secret for how I built this channel to over 100,000 subscribers in my first year of uploading.
100,000 subscribers on YouTube, baby.
So my question for you is, what would you do if you had to make it happen this year? What would you do if failure was not an option? Number 8, patience. Patience is trusting the process even when the results are not visible yet. Urgency is taking relentless action to ensure those results become inevitable. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It took me 2 years of going through rejection and approach anxiety before I got my dating life handled and locked down my first girlfriend. It took me 5 years of trying different online businesses before I made some real money. 3 years before I built a body that actually looked like I lifted. Anything worth having takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. And if it didn't, every dude would be walking around shredded, rich, with the hottest girl ever on his arms. The world doesn't work that way, bro. And if it did, those things wouldn't even be valuable anymore. You wouldn't want them. So the question is, are you able to trust the process, keep your head down, and keep fucking working your ass off every single day, even when the results are out of sight? Because if not, and you're demotivated that you're not making any money yet, and you can't see your six-pack yet, and the hot girls don't give you any attention yet, well, you might as well stop trying, bro. That stuff takes time. Number 9, adaptability. If you're adaptable, it means that you can still take the next step, even if the conditions are not in your favor. Guess what? You can film your first YouTube video on an iPhone. I did. Back when I quit my software job so I could go all in an online business, I had to cut all of my expenses. I was eating the cheapest groceries possible. I sold my car, bro, because I needed the little money I had to pay for online courses and pay for my first website and my email marketing software. This morning, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. so I could get to the gym at 6 a.m. I never work out in the morning, but we had to go downtown to apply for our baby's passport. And I also needed to make time to film this video. It wasn't ideal. I had to adapt because the only other option is to push things off. Oh, I guess I can't go to the gym today. Guess I can't quit my job yet. The conditions aren't perfect. You're only powerless if you make yourself powerless. Ask yourself, how can I make this work versus why can't this work for me? Number 10, assertiveness. Back when I was single and starting to work on my dating life, I had all these regrets all the time, man. I'd be out on a date with the girl and then I wouldn't go for the kiss, and afterwards I'd be like, you're so stupid, bro. Why didn't you make the move? Or I'd be at the gym working out next to a stunning girl and it was like the perfect opportunity and I wouldn't start the conversation, and I'd go home like, girl, what are you doing? That was the perfect opportunity. And eventually, after I missed hundreds of opportunities with girls that were just my type, I made a rule for myself. Whenever there's two paths, an assertive or aggressive path and a more passive or safe path, I will always 100% of the time take the aggressive path. Because those few times that I took the assertive path and it didn't work out, I went for the kiss and the girl turned her cheek. Guess what? I could still sleep at night, man. I could still go home proud of myself. I wouldn't go home wondering what if. I knew what if. Bro, you will never ever regret going for something in life. Whether it's making a move on a girl, taking a risk in your career, moving to a new city, you're never gonna regret those moves. You're only gonna regret the opportunities that you didn't go for. Because the ones you go for, they almost always fucking work out. And when they don't, they still create forward momentum in your life. You don't wanna be a 50-year-old man looking back on all the things that you didn't go for and all the opportunities that passed you by. Fuck that. If you take anything from this video, always go for the aggressive route. Always go for the assertive route. Stop playing it safe. Now, as a bonus, I want to leave you with this. Building the masculine edge, it's not about knowing what to do and having the knowledge. You have the knowledge. It's about having the right people in your corner so that you actually follow through and fucking do it. That's why I created Beast Nation. And right now, there's no excuse not to try it, because right now you can join for just $1 for the first 30 days. Inside, you'll get everything you need. Coaching calls with me, live events to connect with other like-minded men, and step-by-step plans to crush your goals. But here's the catch. This promo ends Sunday at midnight, and it will never come back. So if you're serious about making 2025 the year that you finally lock in and take control, just click that link below to join now and lock in your spot. I'll see you inside. Stay beastly.